Hello, my friends. It is Thoughtful Thursday, and here we are on lesson 6 of EL. And we have been doing close reads all week of our book, The Most Magnificent Thing. Okay. Today, what we're going to do, yesterday we read the middle of the book, the almost to the end, and we saw what happened when she got really angry. And I wanted to know on page 13, did she show habits of character? Did she persevere? At first, it doesn't seem that she did show a habit of character. And then some of you said, well, she kind of collaborated with her partner, right? So at the end, after she exploded and she hurt her finger, her partner said, hey, let's go for a walk. So he collaborated really well. But I'm not so sure if she showed really good habits of character because she didn't persevere. So let's see what happens now. We're going to go towards the end of the story. We're going to read a few more pages. And then your assignment for today is to go to page 14 in your workbook, and you're going to answer, how was the little girl able to make such a magnificent thing? Now, this is a little bit of a different question than you had before earlier in the book. How was the little girl able to make such a magnificent thing? And think of those habits of character when you hear it. All right, let's go over a few things first. Our learning targets all this week are: I can look closely at the illustrations and the words. Text means the same as words to describe how the girl tries to build her magnificent thing. And then through writing and drawing, I can explain one way the little girl was able to make a magnificent thing. So if you want to, friends, it might be good to focus on just one of our habits of character, and we'll go over those in a second, and think of just one thing that she did that helped her to make such a magnificent thing. And then when we meet on Friday, we'll go over listening and responding to our classmates' ideas. When you are a close reader, you look closely at the pictures. You reread the important parts of the book. And remember, earlier this week I said, this is how you should read every single book so that you can remember what happened in the book. Listen carefully. If someone reads the story to you, listen carefully to the words. Answer questions about the words in the pictures. And sometimes it's even good to, if it's a book like this, which is a fictional book, act out all the important parts. You can act it out with someone from your family, or maybe with your stuffy partner. Or you can talk with your classmates, and that's what we do during small group. We talk with each other about the book. Now, I'm going to finish reading the rest of the book, and then we're going to quickly go over the different habits of character. And when you write in your page 14, try to focus on just one. What habit of character do you think helped her most to make her magnificent thing? So let's listen. So her friend, her partner, her puppy said, hey, you're really angry. Let's go for a walk, right? It wasn't much help at first, but before long, she starts to feel different. Bit by bit, the mad gets pushed out of her head. See, it gets getting pushed out of her head. As she strolls along, she comes across the first wrong thing that she made. The bad feelings are about to start again. She feels it. Then she notices something surprising. There are some parts of the thing that are not wrong at all. They are right. The bolts on one, the shape of another, the wheel to seat ratio on the next one. There are all sorts of things that she likes about what she had made and she thought was wrong. By the time she reaches the end of the trail, she finally knows how to make the thing magnificent. She gets to work. She works carefully and slowly, tinkering and hammering and twisting and fiddling. Her assistant makes sure that she's not distracted. So, what he does is there's other people on the street, and so he makes sure she's not distracted by anything, anybody asking questions. The afternoon goes into evening, and finally she finishes and she tells her assistant. The pair take a good long look at it. It leans a little to the left, and it's a bit heavier than she expected. The color could use a bit of work too, but it's just what she wanted. They climb aboard and they take it for a spin. They are not disappointed. It really is a magnificent thing. Do you see it? She made a sidecar for her friend. So let's look at our habits of character. Okay? We have initiative. Now, initiative, remember, friends, means what she did was she decided to make something. She got everything together that she needed and she started right away. She didn't have anybody tell her what she was going to make. She decided all on her own, I'm going to make this. She used collaboration. She wants to work together with someone, so she decides to hire an assistant and she hires her puppy. She shows perseverance. She tries to make her magnificent thing again and again, even when it's wrong. And again, after her walk, and she goes back and she looks at everything and says that, hey, there are some parts that are okay. She tries again and again, and she never gives up. So she shows initiative, she collaborates, and she perseveres. She does all habits of character, doesn't she? So choose one and write and draw about it in page 14 of your workbook. This is what it looks like right here. It says, how was the little girl able to make such a magnificent thing? When you're done, I will take all of your work. I have all your pictures on your portfolio, and I will send them to headquarters to show all the progress that we're making. So keep working, friends. Make sure you're showing initiative. Make sure you're collaborating with all those partners at your house, and make sure you persevere and work hard. I will see you again later. Bye, friends.